Sim racing is amazing. The fact that racing sims today are so good at simulating race cars that one can transfer their skill into the real world is amazing. But I think it's incomplete. I think sim racing needs more road-legal sports cars and supercars. In the past, I've made multiple posts on the sim racing subreddit about this topic. There were two types of replies. Some people agreed with this, while the rest disagreed. The people who disagreed argued that road cars are not worth having in the sim racing genre because they're not fun since they are slower around a track and you can't go racing with them. While it is partially true, they're missing the bigger picture. I believe that the sim racing genre doesn't have to be about setting lap times and racing 100% of the time. I believe it's okay for wanting to take a fun sports car and having fun throwing it around a racetrack.
Then again, it's not all about speed, because life isn't about setting lap times on a dry racetrack. The flip side of that is if you ask it to get sideways, it will, even if you have stability control on.
God, I love over here.
How can someone look at Misha throwing a Civic around the Nordschleife? Or Chris Harris having the time of his life drifting a supercar?
Oh, I love these things. Yeah. Special car.
And think that road cars are not fun. I don't mean to antagonize anyone, but there seems to exist a huge disconnect between the sim racing genre and car culture. As someone who loves sports car, especially ones with manual transmissions, I was surprised by the utter disconnect between the sim racing genre and the idea of having fun in a car built with driving pleasure in mind, not lap times. Especially because, until I got confronted with the reality, I thought of sim racing as the ultimate form of appreciation of car culture in video game form. One can argue that road cars should be separated from sim racing from the so-called sim driving genre, but I disagree with that. Take the flight sim genre, for example. There's a sim for people who love to fly commercial airliners, and one for those who love flying fighter jets. But they still belong to the same genre. I also disagree with the argument that you can't race road cars. You look at stuff like best motoring, hot version, track day onboards, mountain road battles, and that is very much not the case. I know that mods exist for Assetto Corsa. There's a mod out there for almost every road car. But the problem is, they're mods. I don't know if they accurately replicate how a certain car behaves in real life. Most mods are made by using other cars' physics as a base and tuning them with assumed parameters. I wish that the best modders like RSS, VRC, URD, and more also made road car mods. This is one reason why I love Assetto Corsa Evo. The game is a mess right now, definitely, but I love that it's making an effort to feature both road cars and race cars, just like original Assetto Corsa, so everyone can enjoy. There's something for everyone. I have immense fun taking the Huracan STO and the Alpine A110 to a track and drifting them. To conclude the video, I love all cars. Sports cars, supercars, grand tourers, hypercars, and race cars. I'll never get to drive every single car ever made, but being able to drive them in the sim, knowing I'm driving a realistic simulation of the real thing, is therapeutic to me.
Everybody complaining about the weight, honestly, just shut up and drive the car.